Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. So the Clippers win the tip. Westbrook taking his time here. It's George on the wing. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. And Grant, the teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
Outside for Harden. Beyond the arc. Here's Caruso. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
Now here's George. Out to Leonard. Poke loose. Ball with a steal. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Pass to Westbrook. George for 3. Drains the triple. George has got 6 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Williams from long range. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The baseline J. George, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Kicks it to George. Westbrook with the miss. And here's Chicago. Pass to Caruso. Down low. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Alex Caruso.
You're taller than you think. Caruso is a sneaky 6'6".
Here's Westbrook. Oh, he tries a 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Levine for 3. And George with some nice D.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Back to Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Goes up from the block. Here's Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket.
How about those handles from the big man, Vooch? Okay, big fella, I see you.
And Vucevic with the block.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Andre Drummond.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Kobe White.
Kicks it to George. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. For 3, Westbrook. Chicago trailing here. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Off the inbound.
Coming onto the floor for the
And he
Bulls.
drives in. Paul George pulls it in.
Well, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to go through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
Here's Westbrook. And they'll get another chance. From deep. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Another miss. 2 for 9 so far. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. It's picked off. And here's the fast break. Kept alive. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
George. And the Clippers miss again.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
DeRozan with the bucket.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Bulls. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. Their conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA. Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Harden comes to help. Stolen by Harden. And it's the Clippers on the break. Leonard can't get it to go. Here's Levine for 3. How about Levine showing off the range?
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-Star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Bulls basketball.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Levine.
Zach Levine.
And that one off the back of the rim and in.
DeMar DeRozan.
Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Walking foul called on James Harden. First personal foul.
Here's DeRozan.
Team foul.
Pass to Caruso. Lets it go from deep.
Foul Clippers.
And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
First personal foul.
And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, do you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials can't.
Oh, what a move! DeRozan, unbelievable!
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, that would make a rim shake.
Out to Leonard. Pass to Harden to stop the run. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
A historically prolific three-point shooter. This time, Harden knocks it down from the corner.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Shot by Leonard, no good. Chicago leading.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Here's Caruso outside. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Caruso's got 8.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can count all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Recently, James Harden has brought renewed focus to his playmaking, Richard.
Make no mistake, B.A., he's still a gifted scorer, but yeah, he's been facilitating way more, leading the league in assists, just reminding everybody how cunning his game is that he can beat you with his passing.
Shooting for Chicago.
And always a fan favorite, Richard. Zach LaVine.
Almost everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him. Filthy handles from Harden. He loves toying with the D's emotions.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's LaVine. And they recover it. On the wing, LaVine. Oh, no way! LaVine! My goodness!
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Offensive board. Ball with it. Harden picks him up. And LaVine throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Harden. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Leonard for 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's White. Back to ball. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Going inside. Tipped. And stolen by Leonard. And Leonard with the strong finish.
A dynamic two-way player. Leonard is especially gifted at turning defense into offense.
And Vucevic slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up to the Chicago Bulls. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Inside. The kick out to Ball. Caruso outside. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Here's Leonard. Outside for Harden. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Pass to man. And the Clippers miss again. And here are the Bulls now, leading by 12. On the wing, Caruso. Oh, George with a steal. Fires the three. And that one's good. Harden for three. Harden's got 15 points.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best ones are the ugly ones.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Here's Caruso outside. The kick out to Ball. Second chance effort. Caruso misses.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to man. On the wing, Harden. From deep three-point land. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue. Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Drummond on the double team. Harden with it. He's picked up by Levine. Here's George. And the jam by George.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Greg.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Here's DeRozan. Inside DeRozan.
Working to find the high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession. That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
The three ball. Some solid defense from Williams.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Ball. The putback.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Here's George. Pass to man. Takes one from 10 feet. He hits the back iron and sinks it. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Clippers trail. Outside Harden. And stolen by Williams. Here's DeRozan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
For Chicago, DeMar DeRozan, 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
So he gets them both.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in his game just continued to age like fine wine.
Back to Westbrook. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Amir Coffey, first personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan.
That one misses.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And the basket by Highland.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
They get the rebound. DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
And a nice finish on the layup. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
It's the hustle points from DeRozan, and that's the kind of play that can set the tone for the rest of the team.
Leonard for 3. No good there. And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter.
For the Bulls, 51.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And here are the Clippers now. They trail by 7. And it's cleared by Vucevic. It's a one-on-one situation. That one goes. Count it.
Assist from Nikola Vucevic.
Now the Clippers with it. George with it. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
Here's Levine. Oh, Levine. Pretty.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Pass to Westbrook. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Harden. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now. Here's Levine. Goes back up to the middle. There's the triple. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Vucevic's shot is off. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Westbrook.
Full substitution.
Leonard outside. George left side. And here's Harden. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defense.
Yep, that one goes. Levine's got 22 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to ball. Pass to Levine. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
On the interior, Vucevic. This man has so many moves to account for.
Second team.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nice shot by Harden.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
Outside Levine. .149 left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. To the right side. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's rebounded by Zubac. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Westbrook outside. Fires it. And again, it's the Clippers.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And now just a 2-point Bulls. Oh, yes! Throw it down!
One's your ball.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
Georgia's shot is off. Chicago with the ball. They held a 12-point lead.
Oh, my gracious.
Just incredible.
That is a monster finish.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. George outside. On the wing, Harden. Here's the three. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. And here are the Bulls now. 6-point lead. Offensive rebound. Here's Levine for three. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team.
Here's Levine. Williams on the wing. From outside the arc. Oh! Bangs home the three!
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your coach.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Intense situations at the line.
Chicago calls timeout. There's 6 seconds left to the fourth. Here's Levine. Oh, offline.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. All right, guys, what's your take?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
We are the sixth man. Bold substitution. Patrick Williams. Torrey Craig.
And it goes out of bounds.